As I have mentioned, this is probably the best part of Jadranska Magistrala between Seny and Starigrad, so we intend to enjoy it. Nothing is holding us back from this. The islands in the sea with their minimal vegetation looked barren and unwelcoming. If you hop on a ferry, you can practically find yourself on the moon. In the small villages which we have passed, I spotted many empty houses, sometimes even without windows or roofs. I wondered how much they would cost to buy and fix. For a winter retreat, this can be nice. I know about the Bora, the relentless wind blowing from the land to the sea during the winter that can be annoying for sure. But still, nice weather, peace and quiet, the sounds of waves, feels charming. Actually, we had the chance to fight with the wind a few years back. It wasn't that strong back then, but the unexpected strikes at certain corners were nerve-wracking. There was no time to relax or enjoy the ride. When we reached Zadar, we turned to the land once again. If you haven't been yet, you should visit this beautiful city and spend the night there. Then you will have the chance to visit the sea organ, where the waves play simple tunes through pipes on the pier. You will also find there the Greeting to the Sun monument. It's a light show embedded in the waterfront. During the day you only see huge circular solar panels. But as the night falls, lights will come on, representing the sun and the planets. Strolling through the Roman ruins in the warm wind, with the scent of the sea in your nose, listening to the waves, while you bathe in the colorful lights, it's sweet. Now we had plenty of time till sundown, so we choose to follow the tracks of Winnetou once again. I've never been to the United States, but for me this scenery provides just enough sensation through nostalgia that I believe I'm here, or there, with old Shatterhand and his partners in crime. Going up and down in these narrow valleys was fun and something you have to experience. There's more to this beautiful country than just the coastline. Near the bigger cities, the traffic is just too much for this serenity. We have decided to stay inland. The Krka National Park would be a logical stop, but we already saw that, so now we just touched the corner of it. The next day, we are planning to visit the Plitvice National Park, and 2 parks will be overwhelming and redundant. In these parks we saw so many abandoned fields, still surrounded with the rock walls but full of weed and bushes. Industrialized agriculture probably killed these off too. We even got lured to a dead end by the GPS just to observe this phenomenon better. This is the upper part of the Krka, but it's still a narrowish river. After this point, it starts branching into multiple parts, forming water basins and gorgeous waterfalls. It is well worth a visit. From here we have descended to the Chikola Canyon and climbed out again, but right after this we are heading back to the sea. Before that we had to cut through the traffic around Šibenik, where we had spent Easter a few years back. We actually got caught in the ceremony and spent hours in a temple without understanding a word. It was an interesting experience. The next day we got sanctified bread from our host for breakfast. Now we are way more cautious when we choose a place to visit, looking for sites where they can't close the door on us. Above Primosten, the statue of Our Lady of Loreto is standing guard, providing very little protection from the sun. With so much parking space, they are probably expecting pilgrimage. Split, the second largest city of Croatia, greeted us again with lots of traffic, but at least we knew our goal was near. I could almost hear the sound of the nightlife already. Just listen. Split's biggest marketing pitch is the Palace of Diocletianus. It was built at the end of the 3rd century AD as a residence for the Roman Emperor Diocletian, and today forms about half of the old town. While it's referred to as a palace because of its intended use as the retirement residence of the late emperor, the term can be misleading, as the structure is massive and more resembles a large fortress. About half of it was Diocletian's personal use, and the rest housed military garrison. Today it's all for the tourists, just as we are. Next time we ride up to and visit the Plitvice National Park.